Alright, this weekend the OneWheel alert went off and I may have found a second-hand OneWheel Pint which has a low mileage and a good price. So today we're going for a test ride. It's not that far from the place where I live. So the sun is out, good time to have a little ride and to test a OneWheel Pint to see if we can add it to our collection, because I really want to teach people how to OneWheel, and for that I need a second OneWheel. So let's go! Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel and hit that bell if you want to see more vids. So I arrived at Wervik, the place where this dude lives, and we're gonna give the board a little test. We're very lucky, sun is shining, I'm motivated, and let's go. Alright, so I arrived at Wervik. This is Lars, also a one-wheeler, and here we have the Pint available that he's selling, and we're gonna give it a small test run to see if I like it and if we're gonna go for it. So let's go. Very short, really cool. This would be a good addition, I guess. What should we do? Should we go for it? I gave the board a test run. I should check one more thing. I didn't check the lights, but otherwise everything works fine. It only has 170 kilometers, which is really low, but Lars has not been riding this because he now has an XR, and I can fully relate to that. But I really want a more smaller board for taking on the train, because the XR is quite lump, and I do notice that it still holds me to take it, and this one just has the mag handle. You can take it like a suitcase, and this is a lot easier. Also, the charger is a lot more smaller, so you can easily take this along in your backpack. The XR really has a big charger and it doesn't really sit so well in the backpack, so this is a much better setup. I also have the fender, the mag handle, and I really got a good price for it. He was very honest and a chill dude, so thank you, Lars. I'm really gonna enjoy this, and let's go back home and give this thing a ride. So lately I haven't been riding my XR a lot. I use the OneWheel a lot for commuting, but what I've noticed with the XR is that it's a pretty heavy thing to carry around. Even if I go somewhere with the train, you only have the top handle. Even if you have a side handle, it's still a big and lump thing to carry around. So suddenly this weekend, a OneWheel Pint popped up for sale. It was a very young board, only 6 months old, 170 kilometers. And I went ahead and had a test ride. It was in a good condition, so I couldn't help myself and I bought the thing because I really want to commute more with the OneWheel. And since I was holding back with the XR, it's super for trails and other stuff, but just cruising through the city and taking it along on the train is a lot easier. I've noticed it's a lot lighter, it's a lot more nimble, even the charger is a lot smaller, so it definitely fits into my backpack without noticing the weight on my back. With the XR, that's a different story. So definitely a good choice. So today I took it for a ride and here's the result. Did you see that? Almost a first nosedive on the first ride. That's dangerous shit here on the the softer terrain. Always a challenge. I'm used to riding the XR and it never has issues on these kind of terrains, but definitely the Pint is something different. I will have to take that into account, but luckily my skateboard experience saved me from hitting the pavement or hitting the gravel or whatever this is. Take it slow. This terrain. Didn't see that coming. I must say the feeling is a bit different from the XR. Definitely on wet roads with the XR you have a flat wheel, which is definitely a lot more stable on certain surfaces. As I was riding the slippery tiles, the wet tiles, XR I don't really feel anxious or anything, but with this thing it has a lot more of a round wheel, which yeah, I don't know how it will react in these kind of conditions. So I'm taking it slow to make sure that I don't kiss the streets today. I don't really feel like it. It's pretty cold, and yeah, let's just go for a cruise, get used to the new board. Take a little stop here, check if everything is fine. Camera had a little scratch, but not on the lens. That's good, but don't really know how that happened. It's kind of the ghost riding issue that I felt before, and definitely on a wet surface that is kind of tricky, because the OneWheel at that time doesn't really know if it has to power on, power off, and then you get a really difficult balance on the board. And that's what I just experienced there. So I was able to control myself because I'm taking it easy for the first time. And I do have some skateboard experience. I kind of know how to jump off a board and, if necessary, how to roll it out. But on slippery surfaces like that, it's definitely a challenge. So watch out if you try this thing for the first time, people, and wear your brain bucket. I'm already seeing these things and I'm like, let's do this, but with a Pint, and there's no protection on the bottom yet. Let's not do this yet. Get used to the board first and then start playing on these. But good to know that they're here, because this is playtime for the XR. Really take short turns with this thing. This is really nice. But we do have to watch out with the curves and stuff. With the XR you kind of just hop off them, and with this one it's a bit more unstable, but we'll get there. We'll get the hang of it. If you want to see some more videos, I'll add some in the screen here, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out!